My wife left me for my best friend. 5 years later she begged to come back. You think you know the people you love most, until you realize you never knew them at all. My name is Matthew, I'm 38, and this is how I lost my marriage, my house, my savings, and how, 5 years later, I got everything back with interest. I met Sophia when we were 24. Movie love, her studying architecture, me just starting at a construction firm. Nights talking dreams, weekends planning our life. Married at 27. No kids, we wanted to travel first, build careers. Bought a modest house, but OURS. I worked 12-hour shifts, she freelanced designs from home. We were happy. Or so I thought. My best friend was Luke. Known him since high school. Always there, birthdays, crises, wins. When I introduced him to Sophia, they clicked fast. I'd see them laughing and felt grateful to have them both. Then I started noticing things. Sophia coming home late from the gym. Luke canceling plans last minute. Looks that lasted too long. But there were always logical explanations. She called me paranoid. One July night, everything exploded. I came home early from work with a surprise, special dinner, candles, her favorite wine. House was silent. Went upstairs to our bedroom, and there they were. Sophia and Luke. In our bed. I didn't scream. Didn't break anything. Just stood there, wine bottle in hand, staring like it was a bad movie. She covered with the sheet. He pulled up his pants trying to keep dignity. Matthew, it's not what it looks. She said, with that voice she used when she wanted to convince me. Not what it looks like. I replied, calmer than I felt. Then explain what I see. Luke tried. Bro, Don't call me bro, I cut him. You're not anymore. Turned around and left. No drama. No calls. Just drove to a cheap motel and stared at the ceiling all night. Next day, Sophia found me. Crying, swearing it was a mistake, recent thing with Luke, she loved me. Please, Matthew. We can fix this. Fix what, Sophia? The bed you shared last night? She switched tactics. If you want divorce, fine. But the house is mine. I paid for it with my work. That's when the legal nightmare began. For a year we fought over everything. I worked double shifts to pay lawyers. She had Luke bankrolling her, he'd climbed fast at his marketing firm. Judge ruled for her, house, furniture, 60% joint savings. I got debt, shitty rental apartment, and a void I can't describe. Luke posted pictures online, them in my house, toasting, vacationing. Every image was a stab. But I didn't comment. Didn't react. Just saved the links. Started from zero. Slept 4 hours, worked construction days, side gigs nights. First months wanted to die. But something inside refused to quit. If they ruined me, at least they won't see me broken, I told myself. 2 years later, everything changed. Big construction client recommended me for huge residential project. Gave everything on that job. Months of plans, meetings, 24/7 supervision. 1. Not just the contract, but trust of the owner, a developer who started from nothing like me. Offered me project manager. Triple salary. My own team. By then I wasn't thinking about Sophia or Luke. Or so I thought. Until I got her message, after 3 years total silence. Hi Matthew. Can we talk? It's important. I ignored it. Week later, please. I'm in a bad situation. Need your help. Checked her Instagram first time in years. What I saw froze me. Luke dumped her for someone else. Sold the house to pay his debts. She was back to freelance, barely surviving. Final message, I know I don't deserve to ask. Life turned tables. Can we meet? Just talk. That's when my plan began. Not revenge. Justice. Met her at a coffee shop. She arrived broken, old clothes, no makeup, hollow eyes. Matthew, thank you for coming, she trembled. Luke, he left. Left me with debts. No stable place. I listened without interrupting. I deserve it, she continued. I was horrible to you. But you were always good. I barely smiled. What do you need, Sophia? A loan. To start over. I swear I'll pay you back. Pulled an envelope from my pocket. Here's 5 grand. Not much, but buys time. Her eyes lit up. Thank you, Matthew. You don't know what this means. But the envelope had no money. Had certified copies of all divorce documents, Luke's chats with new girlfriend, proof they sold our house at fire sale price, detailed summary of how Luke used our money for his failed businesses. Read carefully, I said. Then we talk. She went pale. What is this? The truth, I replied. The one you never wanted to see. But the best was still coming, what I had planned for Luke. I'll never forget Sophia's face opening that envelope at the coffee shop. Time froze, hands shaking, eyes from disbelief to pure panic. Matthew, where did you get all this? She whispered, staring at papers like they burned. I leaned back, calm. After years of bottled rage, that calm was my best weapon. From the same places Luke kept his secrets. I'm not the same idiot you left, Sophia. Explained everything cold, emotionless, hired private investigator 2 years ago, not cheap, worth every penny, discovered Luke used some of our house savings to invest in failed marketing startup, forged documents making her sign quick sales, positioning her as the bad guy in divorce. She shook her head, tears hitting papers. Can't be, he told me everything was fine, that you mismanaged money. Smiled without joy. Always good at lying. Just like you. Let her read in silence. Each page a nail in her emotional coffin. Finally looked up. Help me, Matthew. For what we were. Please. That's when my master play began. Didn't say yes right away. Left her hanging a week, vague message replies. Meanwhile, dug deeper. Found Luke hadn't just dumped her, about to marry executive 10 years younger, using new loan, SHE co-signed, to impress fiancé. Guy never learned. Sophia bombarded, need to talk, I'm alone, I regret everything. Perfect. Desperate people make mistakes. Met again. This time in my new office, top floor 15 of building I designed. She walked in, jaw dropped. Matthew, this is yours? Yes. After you left me homeless, decided to build something better. No betrayals. Offered deal. Help you with debts, but need something in return. What? She asked, hopeful. Signed testimony. Against Luke. Everything you know about his shady deals. Hesitated. But fear of street stronger. Signed. Offshore accounts details, suspicious transfers, how he convinced her to sign unread papers. All notarized. With that, went for Luke. Not direct. Smart. First, contacted his new loan bank. Anonymously passed irregularities evidence. Nothing illegal on my end, public info plus Sophia's testimony. Bank froze account. Luke panicked. Called me that night. Matthew, you. Tell me it wasn't you. No idea what you're talking about, I feigned surprise. You okay? Hung up furious. But didn't stop. His new fiancée key. Found LinkedIn, Instagram. Discovered she worked compliance, total irony, at multinational. Sent anonymous package, Luke Sophia photos in our house, bank statements, testimony. Note, marry a scammer. Investigate. 2 days later, she dumped him. Posted publicly their bar fight screenshots, from fake account. Went viral in exec circles. Luke lost job. Fiancé. Reputation. Sophia messaged hysterical, Luke says you ruined everything. What did you do? Replied, nothing. Just put truth in front of who deserves to know. But she wasn't done. Showed up at my building door, begging. Matthew, lost everything. House, money, dignity. You won. Happy? Looked straight. Didn't win destroying you. Won rebuilding without you. But one more thing. Pulled real envelope. Not documents. Check. Here's what you stole in divorce, plus interest. We're even. Disappear from my life. Gave it. She left crying. But knew it wasn't over. Luke, cornered, came to me week later. Walked into office like wet dog. Bro, need to talk. Not your bro. But speak. Confessed everything, started with Sophia out of spite, planned whole divorce to take house, secretly hated me for having it easy. Cried, begged forgiveness. Recorded it all. Legal, fake, friendly meeting, consent. Get out, I said. Don't come back. That recording my final insurance. If they ever tried anything, I had it. But climax came after, when everything truly collapsed for them. Sometimes true revenge isn't watching enemies fall. It's watching them fall alone, while you're already miles ahead. After that meeting with Luke, thought cycle closed. But life has creative ways of delivering justice. 2 months later, Sophia reappeared. Not begging at my door, through lawyer. Got summons, lawsuit for emotional damages and misdivided property. Read document smiling. Wanted back sold house, compensation. Claimed I manipulated original divorce. Perfect. Exactly what needed. My lawyer, best I could afford with new salary, prepped perfect defense. Not just her notarized testimony against Luke, also. Bank records showing Luke diverted house sale funds. Full confession recording. Witnesses from Luke's new ex confirming financial lies. Trial day pure poetry. Sophia entered victim dressed, teary eyes. Luke testified beside her, still thinking, team. My lawyer laid evidence step by step. When played Luke's recording confessing, I planned whole divorce to take the house, she froze. Judge to Sophia. Miss, confirm you signed this under coercion from current partner? She stammered incoherently. Luke contradicted her. First time they glared publicly. Final ruling. Lawsuit dismissed completely. Sophia ordered pay my legal costs, $15,000. Luke charged minor fraud, no jail, but record killing decent job prospects forever. Leaving courthouse, Sophia last look. No hate. Just total defeat. I hate you, Matthew, whispered. No, I replied. You hate yourself. Turned, never looked back. But story didn't end. Real justice came without me lifting finger. Luke tried exec world return. Nobody touched him. LinkedIn empty offers. Ex sued for deceit. Ended call centers, studio apartment. Sophia became case study. Posted Facebook groups, how men destroy independent women. Nobody believed. Freelance, flopped. Ended renting outskirts room, designing logos for gigs. Meanwhile, I built. Project firm grew. Hired young, loyal team, no drama. Spoke conferences. Met Laura at one, architect, strong, honest. Married 18 months later, simple beach. No luxury, real people who cared. One day anonymous email. Her new account. Congrats on marriage. I deserve it all. Lived chasing what I didn't earn. Didn't reply. Deleted. Today, 5 years after that night in our bed, look back with something unimaginable, gratitude. Not for what they did, but what forced me to become. Forgave? No. But let go. Stopped carrying their weight to carry my own. If asked today what learned from life's biggest betrayal, 3 things. People reveal who they are when they think no one's watching. Best revenge is life so good their choices hurt. Never let anyone steal your power to rebuild. Ex-wife left with best friend thinking destroyed me. 5 years later begged return. I was place her shadow couldn't reach. Because ultimately, real theft wasn't house or money. Was trying steal my ability love again, trust again, build again. And that, they never could take. The end.